I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you 6 questions based on angles formed by intersecting lines. It will help you to review the basic concept. Question number 1. What is not the requirement for adjacent angles? Common vertex, common sides, two angles, no interior point in common, sum of angles is 180 degrees. Question number 2. What is the name for the opposite angles formed when two lines intersect? Interior, exterior, vertical, supplementary or complementary? Now let's try to answer them. So when two lines intersect, let's just draw these two lines here. Intersecting lines means kind of like this. Then the angles formed, which are opposite angles, are called vertically opposite angles, right? So these are vertical angles. So that's the answer for question 2. Now what are adjacent angles? Now these are adjacent angles. So this angle is adjacent to this one, correct? So these are called adjacent. Adjacent angles have a common vertex, a common side. So looking into all these options, what do you think is not the option or what is not essential for the angles to be adjacent? They should have a common vertex, kind of like this. Now, if I have these two angles as adjacent angles, so we can say angle 1 and angle 2 are adjacent. Now you can see that they need not be 180 degrees, right? So option E is the right option. Some of these angles may or may not be 180 degrees. Okay. Question number 3. Find the supplement of a 40-degree angle. Supplementary angles are the angles which form 180 degrees, right? So if one is 40 degrees, the other should be how much? The other has to be 180 degrees, take away 40 degrees, correct? So the other angle should be 140 degrees. So the option D is the right option. Question number 4. If the angle is 2 times its supplement, what is the angle? So what are we given here? Supplement means 180 degrees, right? And if one of them is twice the other, that means if this is x, the other one is twice, and total has to be 180 degrees. So we could write 2x plus x equals to 180 degrees, 3x equals to 180 degrees, or x is equals to 180 by 3, which is 60. Now the question is, you have to be careful here. If the angle is twice its supplement, so the bigger angle, what is the angle? So we are looking for bigger angle, which is 2x, correct? So the answer is 60 times 2, which is 120 degrees, correct? So option D is the right option. So I hope the steps are absolutely clear. The last 2 questions on this are, how many pairs of adjacent angles are formed by intersecting lines? So if I have 2 lines which are intersecting, you have to count the number of adjacent angle pairs, right? Question number 6 is, sum of adjacent angles formed by 2 intersecting lines is how much? So 2 intersecting lines, when we say, as shown above, then the adjacent angles formed will be, do you see this adjacent angles? Always 180 degrees. So option B is for question number 6. And here, how many pairs do we have? Let's number them. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Then one of the pair of adjacent angles will be angle 1 and 2. And then you can also have 2 and 3. You can also have 3 and 4 and angle 4 and 1. So there are 4 pairs of adjacent angles when 2 lines are intersecting, correct? So I hope the concepts are absolutely clear. So when there are 2 lines, then the adjacent angles form 180 degrees. However, if we just take special cases, in that case 2 lines are not there. For example, in this case, the sum may not be 180 degrees as it was in question number 1. So I hope these concepts are absolutely clear. Feel free to write your comments and share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for watching and all the best.